So I'm out here all by myself, so I'm gonna record myself hunting today because I'm bored. Me and the camera will be friends. A lot of snow. These are all elk tracks. It's a pretty cool morning. Check out the moon. This morning, it's been pouring, so I came back. Look at this. Big bull tracks. I went that way this morning. Those were not here. He came right by my camp. Alright, we're going to give you a tour of my new tent. It doesn't have a name yet, but it's kind of like a tiny house, but a tiny tent, but bigger. So
here we go. Let's do a tour. Starting here. It's kind of the living room / dining area. You come around here, we got our wood storage. We got a nice fire going. Yeah, that thing has been a lifesaver. Also in the living room is our kitchen. We got a nice little metal Core 10 heat shield in the back, so we don't have any problems with the tent. Over here we have the laundry room, and this is basically where I dry all my clothes at the end of the day. It's been pouring rain since yesterday night, and it's still raining. That's alright. So this has been a lifesaver. So we'll come over here. We got our fold down table, which kind of works as a dining room table, a workshop. You can see we got tools, kitchen counter, you know, there's food storage. There's my chandelier. Over here is my custom kitchen cabinetry. And then back here, it's kind of folded up. It's not made, but my bed rolls out to here. It's kind of like a Murphy bed. And then, you know, there could be room for another over here. Then back here we got our storage for whatever. Then basically up here is kind of like the second bedroom. But no one's here. So it's just me, so I just throw things up there to store it. And then just kind of got some storage under the truck, stuff around the side. It's nice with all the snow. It's, you know, there's breakfast for the morning, just staying nice and cool. Little eggs and sausage. Then we got, again, more storage. So this thing's working out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. A few Idaho natives have asked where to get one. One said I deserve an award because this thing went mobile, and I moved this camp to a new spot where I'd spotted some elk. But anyways, I'm thrilled, and I'll be back later. One more really important detail is my entertainment system, thanks to Ziggy Zasada. That puppy right there has been awesome. Thank you, Zig. I don't know if you can hear it. But that's basically what it's been like all day today. And it's been knocking all the snow off on all the trees. And they come down pretty hard. It sounds like bombs going off in the distance because it's like tons of snow just hitting the ground. Boom. Most of it's off, but all night last night and all day while I was hunting, it's just the woods were so loud, it was crazy. But anyways, there's still snow on the ground, so I can still track. It's getting crunchy though. So hopefully this stops by tomorrow. My my radio also functions as my weatherman. Again, thank you, Ziggy. So it says that tomorrow should be much better. So I think tomorrow should be the day that finally I see a bull that I can make a move on, because I've just seen I've seen 25 elk. 2 of them were bulls, but they were all at night and too far away, and the rest have been cows, and all the cows I could have done something about if they had antlers, but they don't. So wish me luck. coming through my flue. Coming hard. Making dinner. A couple elk burgers and some leftover stuffing from Thanksgiving. Cooking as much as I can because I got nothing else to do at night. It gets dark at like 4:15, 4:30. The theory is if I cook elk and it steams up into my clothing, I smell like elk. And then I can sneak right up to them. It's been working great so far. I've seen a bunch of elk, so I'm sticking with it. Elk bed. Elk bed. Elk bed. Back there was 14 elk beds. It's a big herd for here at least. Update. There were elk all around my camp last night, so I went and just started following tracks. I saw some more cows. Now I'm on a lower road I haven't been on, and it's kind of been snowing, raining, snowing, raining. I found all kinds of good tracks, though. There's a lot of elk back here. Too bad I'm not hunting tracks. More elk beds. Elk bed. Elk bed. Elk bed. Elk bed. Elk bed. Elk bed. This might be the same herd. There's about the same amount, like 14 beds. A snow peed. Never seen one of those before. So, chili mac and cheese was pretty good actually. Had my reservations, but I like it. So, I'm cold. Time to get moving. But I want to point out, like, you find certain ways to kind of find some comfort out here when it's freezing cold, snowy, and things like that. You find little tricks. So, this is my backpack. And that triangle there, that's for a gun to fit into my backpack. And I have now realized that is the greatest seat in the world right now. Keeps me dry, it's nice and cushy. So, new trick that I found out. I love it. Anyways, there's very small things out here that make your life really great. Okay, I gotta go find an elk.
was a cow and two calves. Walked up them, bedded in the road. No antlers. Okay.
So, 9 more elk today. 3 different times I saw herds of 3. I jumped one, it winded me. I was blasting the hillside and it just took off below the road below me. Never saw it. It's probably the bull I was looking for, who knows. So anyways, just trying to cheer myself up, and I'm making popcorn. It's cast iron Jiffy Pop. It works. But anyways, it's gonna be really good. Tomorrow's my last day, so let's hope I pull it off. Cause that'd be really cool. Pull off on the last day. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this popcorn later. Montreal butter popcorn. Worked pretty good. Okay, here we go. It's my last morning. At 2 a.m. where all the elk have been. A couple wolves started howling. It's where I wanted to hunt. I don't know what to do. I hate the wolves. Maybe I'll get one of those. That'd be cool. Making some breakfast. And we'll see how this plays out.
Cell phone. Probably not. Sounds like there's a couple of them. Maybe they'll push the elk to me. Right here. Howling. Kind of creepy with the fog. Just the 2 elk this morning. Nothing else. I'm avoiding going back to pack up camp. So I'm just laying in the road. And hoping an elk walks out right in front of me in the middle of the day. Highly likely. And listening to the wolves howl. I'm gonna do one more quick hunt where I saw some tracks drop down. Then head back to the truck, pack up camp, and maybe do an evening hunt. And go home. Peace. I'm taking down the tent. I started before I videoed this. I wanted to get some footage of it while it was all up, but forgot. Anyways, I got some photos with it up. Turned out pretty good. You got the tour inside. And this is the outside tour. A little hodgepodge together with bunchies, but doesn't matter. It rained and rained and rained for days, and I didn't get wet, so I'd say that's a success. I'm excited to use it. That's my cue to leave. Those are really close. I'm out of here. It's a nice book. I'll empty your tag. He won't move. He's just sitting there. Well, the adventure does not end. I'm on my way back out, and the roads are kind of nasty. And I was hugging a little tight where there was a tree. Oh, that should sum it up. I was gonna drive home tonight. It's gonna be a cold drive. Oh man, I can't believe that just happened. That sucks. Well, time to get the hell out of here. Oh Lord, this season has beat me up. So on my way out, going over Fernand Pass. Hoping it's gonna be okay. I kept the chains on just in case. That's why there's rumble aid. Can't see because it's black. There's no window there. So it's gonna be interesting. That's like at 80 miles an hour. I mean 70 miles an hour on the freeway. It's not gonna stop me. I'm coming home. All right, we are highway ready. Hit the road. I'd say that'll hold up to the highway. We'll find out. Okay, never did a recap for the hunt tonight, so I'm doing it on my drive home. Sorry if it's a little loud. Someone decided to break my window. Anyways, tonight, after I packed up camp, I went out. First thing I saw were two hunters. I don't know what they were doing in my spot, but they were there. Then walked a ways down, and then I took some footage and I guess audio. I don't know, hopefully you guys could hear it, but there was a lot of wolves just going crazy. So I was ready to get the hell out of there. Then on my way out, I walked up on a nice white point, at least a 10 point, five on each side, like just sitting there, not sitting there, laying there, just looking at me. I walked by him once, turned around, and then saw him on my way back, and he didn't get up for like 5 minutes until I started walking towards him. Then walked from there and saw a cow by the power lines again, and then as I was walking to the truck, I jumped a whole herd up above by the power line, so that probably where that cow was. So I'd say that was it. So now I'm driving home. Excuse me. It's after midnight, and I'm about to hit Snoqualmie Pass. So overall, my muzzleloader hunt experience was pretty sweet. Whole solo experience was interesting, mentally challenging,
but I enjoyed it. Certainly would enjoy more company next time. Yeah, season overall, unfortunately I didn't get an elk, but you know, my archery season was really eventful. Started off with me blowing my engine on my truck. That was $10,000. Then opening day, a friend of mine I hunt with, we lost an elk that he hit. And then, you know, that's really unfortunate. We always try our best to make good shots, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. Not long after that, we called in a really nice bull elk, and while I was walking in on it, I stepped on a bee's nest. Got stung multiple times, and while I was swatting at the bees, I hit my bow. What I didn't realize was when I hit my bow, I unknocked my arrow, but it was just barely holding on the string, seeming like it was still on the string. When that elk came in, 15 yards broadside, I drew, and my arrow fell to the ground. And probably one of the biggest elk I'll have at 15 yards ever just sat there and just stared at me. And I had full drawn bow and no arrow. So that happened. I made a bad shot on a different elk and just clipped him right on the top of the back. It's been a rough year, but I learned a lot. I changed the way I call and got really aggressive. Saw 9 bulls during archery, and of the 9 bulls, 5 of them were within 30 yards, which I'm pretty stoked about. Already looking forward to next year and playing that same strategy. And you know, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Got some pictures of a really big elk on a trail cam we named Crab Claw. The one that I drew on with no arrow, we named him Bee Sting. So we got some new bulls named out there. Hopefully you're going to be there next year. This muzzleloader experience was a lot of fun. Built a really cool tent. I got in shape, got really good shape, so that's good. And I got next year to look forward to. But anyways, I had fun sharing this hunt with you because being solo, I had no one else to share it with. Wish I had done some footage during archery, but maybe next year. So anyways, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.